this computer. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Shelly, I love seeing you here. If you are watching the replay, just let me know. And so I can come back and welcome you. We're going to be talking today about Savvy Minerals 101. So just the basics of our Savvy Minerals line. I'm super excited that you're here today because one of the things is that makeup should be about enhancing our natural beauty. We will be covering some of that stuff, and you're in the right place learning of that. There's no misleading labels here, no scary ingredients to hide, no lurking dangers. And when you choose Savvy, you are getting clean, pure cosmetics. So with further ado, let's get started. So I'm using this little slide script so that you can kind of follow along. Feel free to take notes if you'd like to. If you are watching the live, you can if you're watching this live, you can raise your hand, or you can type in the chat, or you can just come live, and this can be totally interactive. If you are watching this as a recording, you can choose to privately message me or anyone else who invited you to this, or even in the thread when this is posted in Unfiltered Oilers, feel free to comment in there. Just tag me in it so that I can see it, because sometimes I miss things. With that, why even use Young Living makeup? So Young Living, yes, makes essential oils, but they also make makeup too. The cool thing about Savvy Minerals is that it is toxin-free, it's plant-based, it's cruelty-free, it's essential oil infused, it's responsibly sourced, and it's backed by the Seed to Seal promise. So if you know anything about oil-infused products, then you know how they work synergistically together to help to create the most beneficial product that you're using, whether it's in your cleaning supplies, your personal hygiene products, or in this case, your makeup. So it's just a great thing to have essential oil infused products. You'll see that there are a lot of products out there that have essential oils in them. But unless you know where those oils come from, you can't always state the purity in them, which is why, again, these are backed by the Seed to Seal promise. So yes, Savvy Minerals is safe, clean makeup that's infused with Young Living essential oils and backed by the Seed to Seal quality commitment. You won't find this guarantee and peace of mind with any other company. You can expect that Young Living will provide you with only the best. And if you'd like to read more about the Seed to Seal, you can go to seedtoseal.com and check it out. If you've never done that, I really recommend you do it. It's got great additional information that we don't always cover in classes, or that you see readily available on Young Living's website. It's a whole website dedicated to the processes that Young Living goes through to create the best quality products for you. So let's talk a little bit about Savvy Minerals ingredients. I'm sure you've walked down the aisles of stores searching for products that are safe and effective. Your eyes are drawn to bottles with minimalistic lettering and the words natural across the front. You assume, since the label is clearly marked natural, that you're good to go, but that may not always be the case. Unfortunately, there can still be a huge laundry list of ingredients within that can be hazardous to your health. So this is called greenwashing. The label makes you feel like you're getting a trustworthy product, but once you start researching the ingredients, you discover they're not. Perfect example is Naked Juice. They actually were sued for not being truthful with their labeling, and they had to figure that out. And this was kind of like when the whole greenwashing term came about. And so even though they were labeling it certain ways, we found as consumers that it was actually not as clean or as healthy of a product as we thought. Lots of foods are greenwashed, lots of cleaning products are greenwashed, and personal hygiene products. So with this whole living a healthier, toxin-free lifestyle, makeup companies have really started being more proactive on listing their ingredients on their labels. They're not required to by the FDA, but they're starting to do that. And Young Living has been a company that's always listed their stuff on their products, either directly on their products or directly on the website. It's been something that's always been easy for us to find. Whereas like, there have been some companies that I've had to email to ask for their ingredients label because, or ingredients list in their products because they don't provide it in an easy way to get it. That's another example of greenwashing. So the cool thing is you don't have to stress over whether or not Savvy Minerals is trying to hide anything from you. You can always check the ingredients, like I mentioned, and you'll never find the following things in Savvy Minerals makeup. So these are not in it: bismuth, carmine, coal tar, dimethyl, formaldehyde, hydroquinone, I'm not saying all these right, lake dye, mineral oil, nanoparticles, oxybenzone, parabens, petroleum-based ingredients, phthalates, polypropylene, and silicone. Okay, so Young Living is actually committed as a company to ban over 2,000 different ingredients that are not healthy for us, that have known some kind of toxicity to the humans, What's really interesting is that in the United States, it has been very clear that many countries produce different products than they do for other countries. For example, soda. In Mexico, they don't put high fructose corn syrup in their soda. And most of the time, they don't even put corn syrup in their soda. They use actual sugar. Okay. In European countries, there are many ingredients that are also actually literally banned that are allowed here. One of those is blue coloring. So if you go over to Europe, you're never going to find any candy that's colored blue because you cannot find blue coloring like that in nature. And so it's really cool to see that Young Living has gone above and beyond and created this list, which you can find, I believe, on the Seed to Seal Promise website, of the 2,000 ingredients that they have chosen not to add in. So there's also sulfates that they don't put in there. They don't use synthetic colorants. They don't use synthetic fragrances or talc or trichlocarbon or triclosan. Okay, so because they don't use synthetic colorants, this is another reason why we're not going to find those super bright red lipsticks or those super bright red blushes or the hyperpigmented eyeshadow. If that's what you're looking for, unfortunately, you will not find it with Young Living Savvy Minerals because we don't use synthetic colorants in our products. So here are things we do use in our Savvy Minerals products: aloe vera leaf extract, apricot kernel oil, aspen bark extract, carthamus, cocoa seed butter, coconut oil, obviously essential oils, grapeseed oil, jojoba seed, kaolin clay, magnesium violet, mango seed butter, natural minerals, olive fruit oil, safflower seed oil, sesame seed oil, shea butter, sunflower seed oil, sweet almond oil, ultramarines, and vitamin E. So here's what I'm going to say. Just because you have a clean product does not mean that you might not have a sensitivity to it. So for example, I have not been able to use sesame seed oil for a while. And so some of the products with Young Living that Young Living has, I cannot use currently. I'm working on some gut health issues and hopefully I'll be able to go back to that. But because they're a transparent company, they list all their ingredients. So I know what products of Young Living's that I can and cannot use because they have sesame oil in them, okay? In and of itself, there's nothing wrong with sesame seed oil. I just have an insensitivity to sesame seeds. All right, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is talking about prepping the canvas, which is your skin, okay? We can't have a makeup event or class without talking about the health from within. Your skin can be an outward representation of what's happening inside of your body: hormones, gut health, toxic buildup, stress, vitamins, and mineral depletion. There's so much that can go on. So let's take a quick look at some of the things you can be doing to help in this department. First, you can decrease your stress levels. I know this is way easier said than done. Stress can elevate hormone levels. It makes you more prone to acne. It can trigger psoriasis, and it can even cause premature aging. Oh, so we definitely don't want that. Here are a few tips to help you de-stress a little bit. Turn off your phone. Get away from the distractions. Sip on some hot tea. Add even more benefits with a drop of lemon vitality. If you don't know what consuming lemon vitality can do to you, I would suggest that you Google it, and you would find lots of great resources to help you show the benefits of ingesting essential oils and Young Living Vitality. Take a relaxing bath. You can add a cup of Epsom salt with 10 or so drops of lavender. You can also buy the lavender or the stress bath bombs that Young Living has. Those are phenomenal. Enjoy some aromatherapy. Get your diffuser going with your calming oils like Peace and Calming, Stress Away, Seedlings Calm, frankincense. I've got going in my little diffuser. I don't know if you can see it. Kid Power. That's been really calming for me lately. It's basically like Valor with vanilla in it. It's awesome. Do some light stretches. This can help ease tension in your tired muscles. And in some, frankincense and panway can help to relax even more. Take some deep breaths along with prayer or meditation. Add in some grounding oils to inhale. So what about diet? That's a major one. Our bodies need water, vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, and a variety of nutrients to really thrive. It takes some work to make your diet a priority, but you are worth it. Check out these Young Living supplements that can help you take yourself from the inside, take care of yourself from the inside. Ningxia Red. This is a powerful whole body supplement loaded with superfoods that support normal eye health, energy levels, and the immune system. My kids call it the ninja juice. It's juice that you take and it tastes amazing. And it's one of the things that I will not give up for my family. We've just seen so many benefits from it. If you want to know more, just ask me and I can share share that with you. Sulfurzyme combines wolfberry with MSM, a naturally occurring organic form of dietary sulfur needed by our bodies every day to maintain the structure of proteins, protect cells and cell membranes, replenish the connection between cells, and persevere the molecular framework of connective tissue. So some people are saying like, oh, well, I'm allergic to sulfur. There is a huge difference between sulfa and sulfur. If you don't know the difference, or if you're one of those people who thinks you're allergic to sulfur, I would highly encourage you to Google Dr. Lindsay Elmore and sulfur. She is a board certified pharmacist, obviously a doctor, and she goes into great detail explaining the difference and how most people think they're allergic to sulfur when in fact it's actually sulfa. So that would make this product, Sulfurzyme, more accessible to those people. Omega Gize is another product that they recommend. Combines to power 3 core daily supplements: omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D3, and CoQ10. When used daily, these ingredients work synergistically to support normal brain, heart, eye, and joint health. Life9 is a proprietary high-potency probiotic that combines 17 billion live cultures from 9 beneficial bacteria strains, helps promote healthy digestion, supports gut health, and maintains normal intestinal function for the overall support of a healthy immune system. So this use of Life9 is amazing. It does need to be refrigerated. But Young Living kind of did their own research and they decided and they created this product based upon the most common bacteria strains that we needed. And so that's where the 9 comes from. There's 9 different strains in there. We also have Mighty Pro, which is Young Living's kids line of probiotics that does not need to be refrigerated. It actually comes in little single serve packages. It tastes like pixie sticks. They're amazing. And those actually have a different strain of bacteria and it has the pre and probiotics in it. So it is a completely different product, but can help with similar issues. My kids love those too, by the way, and so does my boyfriend. So the next thing we're going to talk about is our brush care. Okay. So most foundation, this is the most foundational piece of your makeup application, your brushes. It's truly amazing how much better your makeup can look just by using the right brushes. You can purchase some of them individually or as a set. Yes, Young Living does create their own. They're made from high quality synthetic fibers that are designed to hold the optimum amount of product and provide easy makeup application and a luxurious feel. The hypoallergenic, easy to clean bristles dry quickly and have been dermatologically tested. Not only are they soft to the touch, they're vegan friendly and made in Italy. These brushes are phenomenal. They are pricey, I'm not going to lie, but if you are someone who's into makeup, you know that good quality brushes are already expensive to begin with. So why did Young Living choose to use a synthetic fiber versus a natural fiber? First of all, we found this family in Italy who has been making brushes for years, paint brushes for years. They have slowly moved into the makeup brush industry prior to Young Living. And when Young Living consulted with them and others in the industry and asked, they decided on synthetic because it is more humane, it is vegan, and it's more sustainable than using like horsehair or other types of hair like that. So that is why they chose to use synthetic fiber in this situation. Okay. The one thing I love is that Young Living always has a solid reasoning for why they've done what they've done. I would have never known the difference because I'm not a huge makeup brush fanatic. Like I don't do tons of research on it. But when I learned about their brushes, it was kind of really cool to learn about the different process and especially why they chose what they chose. So Young Living has a whole bunch of different ones. They have a blending brush, a blush brush, a bronzer brush, so many B's, concealer brush, contour brush, a dual lash brush. So it's like double-sided. One is for mascara, the other is for like eyebrows, or it's like the fine point one for eyebrows or for eyeliner. They have an eyebrow brush, an eyeliner brush, so those are separate. They're not the dual. Eyeshadow brush, foundation brush, liquid cover brush, which is phenomenal. I have that one. The Kabuki brush, which is awesome. I have that one too. And the veil brush. I actually have several of them. I have the bronzer one, the blush one, the eyeshadow one, the full coverage liquid foundation one, and the Kabuki brush. And don't forget to wash them to keep them clean. Obviously, Young Living has a solid brush cleaner to help. You see that in the picture, the person is, it's like a solid, it's like a soap bar. You get your brush wet, you rub it in the soap bar, and then there's a silicone plate that the person's holding, and you just rub it on there. It's so awesome. It's very mesmerizing to watch when you clean your brushes. Obviously, the soap is plant-based. It's made with all natural ingredients and infused with lemon, orange, and lavender essential oils. You can pair this with Savvy Minerals Silicone Brush Cleansing Pad, which you see in the picture, and your brushes will look and smell amazing. So the cool thing is when we do in-person classes here in Phoenix, I pull my personal cleaner out and allow people to choose to clean their brushes after they're done playing with makeup. So the next thing we're going to talk about is our misting spray. So this is something that was kind of unique to Young Living. This is not an after spray that are setting makeup. Okay. So if you decide to go with powder foundation, because we do have liquids also, then you're going to want to have the misting spray. This is made with pure essential oils, trace minerals, and entirely plant-based ingredients. Savvy Minerals Misting Spray gives you more thorough foundation coverage, all while nourishing and refreshing your skin. And obviously it's infused with essential oils like cedarwood, geranium, lavender, and rose to be exact. So you spray 2 to 3 pumps on your brush of the misting spray onto your makeup brush and gently wipe off any excess moisture. I like to dab it on the back of my hand, just like this. And then you'll pick up the mineral makeup using your brush that has been slightly damped. Then you'll apply your mineral makeup to your face in the desired area and reapply as needed. It is super simple. I like to use the misting spray also on my blush because it helps to pop the blush a little bit better. Okay, so let's talk about foundation, primer, and concealer. Okay, this is the base of our makeup line. First, we'll talk about the primer. You might be tempted to skip the primer, but it really does help prep your skin for a flawless finish. It minimizes the look of pores and fine lines while creating a smooth surface for foundation to adhere to for a long-lasting coverage. And it moisturizes as well. Yes, please. So you'll make sure to grab your concealer next after you do your primer. And we have two primers, sorry. We have two primers. We have a one for oily face called mattifying, and we have one for dry, which is called hydrating. And so you would just pick what applies best to your skin. So after that, we'll do concealer. So Savvy Minerals Liquid Concealer helps cover spots, lighten the look of under eye circles, and hide imperfections. The buildable formula instantly lightens and conceals while also smoothing and hydrating the skin. So buildable means like you can choose to use very little to go for a more natural look, or you can choose to build upon it to create a more dramatic look. And that's one reason why I like Young Living is it can go from like everyday makeup to hot and glamorous makeup just by building upon it. So while it delivers full coverage, the creamy, lightweight formula blends effortlessly for a natural look that won't settle into lines, cake, creases, or flakes. Plus, it's made with manuka and tea tree oil to help reduce the appearance of blemishes, while the rich pigment helps hide discoloration. It comes in light, medium, and dark, and it has 2 shades of each. The foundation is next. Foundation smooths your skin tone and provides a uniform color to build upon. Young Living has 2 kinds for you to choose from, powder or liquid. Regardless, you use it as the base of an elaborate look or its own for a more natural approach. The Savvy Minerals Powder Foundation has you covered. Made with high quality mineral-based ingredients, its buildable formula can be used for sheer to full coverage and blends flawlessly for a natural looking foundation that diminishes the appearance of imperfections and blemishes. Sounds like something we all would want. The powder foundation comes in a variety of colors and shades of cool, warm, and dark. Remember, they're buildable and very forgiving, so don't stress too much over picking the perfect color. Grab a couple of shades and play around with the best combo for your skin, especially if you tend to get darker in the summer and lighter in the winter. The liquid foundation comes in a variety of colors and shades, all of which create radiant looking skin with a youthful, dewy finish. The rich formula has a creamy and blendable texture that glides on seamlessly and never cakes or settles into lines. It's also made with Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood Essential Oil to enhance the natural radiance of skin, avocado oil to hydrate and reduce moisture loss, and lots of other skin-loving ingredients. Again, you'll want to grab a few I was going to say flavors, colors to build upon, depending upon if you're darker in the summer and lighter in the summer. And don't forget that Young Living has their own sponge for flawless application. Both with the powder foundation and the liquid foundation, there are some really, really good tools online to help you color match. If you are here in person in the Phoenix area, I have all of them. I'm more than happy to have you over into my home, or I can come to your home and we can play with the makeup and find your best match for you. Young Living does provide a tool that you can purchase online with your subscribe to save order or a shop order. It's about yay big, and it's see-through. You would hold it up to your skin to see what matches better to your skin tone. And I will post this link right here into the chat for you to go directly to check out how to find your perfect shade if you don't know how to do that. If you are watching the replay, I will post this in the links down below in the Unfiltered Oilers group. So we'll talk next about our blushes and our bronzer. So nothing says natural youthful beauty like blushed cheeks. Savvy Minerals Blush boosts your natural radiance. The mineral-based ingredients are finely ground to provide a smooth, luxurious application. This also helps the product go on flawlessly, creating buildable color that blends well for all day wear. Savvy Minerals blush comes in a range of colors to complement different skin tones. And the natural looking shades gives cheeks a perfect flush. For best results, apply it with a blush brush. Start at the ball of your cheek and brush upwards along the cheekbone to the top of your ears. If you have a round face, apply to just the ball of your cheeks. Who does not love bronzer? That's something that I've totally been taking advantage of. Enhance your natural beauty with a healthy sun-kissed glow any time of the year with the Savvy Minerals bronzer powder. Create all over warmth while achieving a sculpted and contoured look with this long-lasting buildable powder. Apply foundation, sprinkle a small amount of bronzer onto its jar lid. Dip the brush into the lid to pick up the powder, then tap the brush handle against the side of the lid to remove excess powder. Apply bronzer to areas of the face where the sun naturally hits, including cheekbones, bridge of nose, forehead, and chin. And so for me, I call it the 3. So I do my whole forehead, but here's the 3. So I go around, I suck in, go down, and then I go around my jawbone. So it's like a 3, right? Okay, so that's how I apply my bronzer. Not an expert, but that's how I apply it. It helps to define my jawline and mask my double chin a little bit. It also helps to give my cheeks a little bit of boost, and also helps to provide a little bit of sun-kissed to my forehead. I do it along the bridge of my nose as well. I know some people choose to do highlighter. I like bronzer better, just a personal preference. So next, we'll talk about Young Living's eyeshadow. You can add a subtle drama or make a bold statement with Savvy Minerals eyeshadow. With a variety of shades, Savvy Mineral eyeshadow makes it easy to create natural and dramatic looks that complement every skin tone. The colors, again, are buildable. You can layer and blend them to create your own custom colors. The colors wear all day, so you have one less thing to worry about with your busy schedule. Again, I'm going to post another video in our chat. This is a quick little tutorial on how to make your eyes pop using Young Living makeup. So Young Living has, you can see they have the little pots of loose powder, and they have palettes. I believe we have 4 or 5 palettes now. The palettes are all color coordinated and themed. This one that's actually displayed is my favorite one. I find that I use this the most often. I have brown eyes, so I don't feel like blues really look very good on me. And that's like another one of our palettes has a blue in it. And then the pots they range from different shades of brown. There's like a greenish olive tone in there and things like that. So again, if you're not sure, I do have all of those. If you're local to Phoenix, I'm happy to have you over or to come to your home, or even to host a a live makeup class for you to test all of these out. And there's are 2 of their brushes that they have that we spoke about earlier. These can be, like I said, they can be purchased as individual loose powders or in the palettes. You can mix and match and play around with the combinations. The palettes are infused with lavender essential oil, so they're perfect for sensitive eyes. So we'll talk next about eyeliner and multitaskers. Okay, this is the dual brush that the one with the mascara wand on it and the little pointy brush that I was talking about. I don't know about this other dual brush. I haven't seen that one before, so I don't know what that one's called. But now that we got the eyeshadow applied, it's time to add definition with our Savvy Minerals eyeliner or multitasker. The eyeliner is dark black and is made with mineral-based ingredients, talc and paraben-free. Woohoo! We just learned that talc is a big no-no, especially from Johnson & Johnson's lawsuit. It's the ideal eyeliner for sensitive skin. It can be used wet or dry to achieve the desired intensity. I prefer to do wet. And so I actually spray the misting spray into a little corner of the lid. and I'll dip my brush in it, and then I'll dip my wet brush into the powder, and then I'll dip it back into the lid to kind of make it smooth, and then I'll apply it that way. The multitasker is deep and dark brown shades that is perfect for an eyeliner, eyeshadow, or brow filler. It has a fine texture that blends carefully for smooth, even, and buildable application. Tip, if you don't like the bronzers that Young Living has, if you find that those are not dark enough for you, some people have been using the brown multitaskers. So next we'll talk about the mascaras. For one of the finishing touches is mascara. I personally love this, that Young Living has a mascara option. We used to not, but now we do. I love that it's clean and that it actually works. My favorite one, well, I don't have a favorite one, but I like to combine the volumizing one and the lengthening one. The regular one, which there is a regular one, I like to use just for day-to-day use. So there's actually 3, even though the picture shows you 2. So you'll embrace natural beauty with 2 of the new Savvy Minerals mascara options, the lengthening and volumizing. The lengthening mascara is made with a lash-loving ingredient, including lavender essential oil, arginine, and it's buildable natural plant fibers. And I'm going to butcher this word, carnauba wax to take your lashes to new heights. Our clean, richly pigmented formula glides on without unwanted clumps and flakes, and lengthens and defines lashes. It's not irritating and perfect for those with sensitive eyes. The volumizing mascara is also specifically formed with natural ingredients, including unique plant fibers that boost and build volume with each application. The clean, cruelty-free formula is infused with cedarwood and rosemary essential oil. Your lashes will love these oils. The brush's unique full shape features wavy fibers to ensure the perfect amount of product is delivered with each stroke without clumping, flaking, or smudging. This formula is non-irritating, so it's perfect for sensitive skin. I love that they put lavender, rosemary, and cedarwood into both of these, or into their mascara, because those help to support hair health, which your eyelashes are made up of hair. And so some people have reported that they have had length growth because of using Young Living's mascaras, excuse me. So here's the tip. Layer them. First, apply the volumizing mascara to your lash, then apply the lengthening mascara for a full, gorgeous look. This is what I was talking about, and it is my favorite. If you use false lashes, no biggie. This is safe for false lashes too. All right, so let's talk about your lovely lips. It's time to care for them. Savvy Minerals has several products to enhance one of our best features. So let's talk about prep first. Savvy Minerals Poppy Seed Lip Scrub is perfect for this. This gentle exfoliant conditions and moisturizes lips, creates a wonderful canvas for lip gloss or lipstick. Formulated 4 different types of butter, including cocoa butter, mango butter, avocado butter, and shea butter. The scrub leaves your lips smooth and soft. It also contains citrus fresh essential oil blends, so you know it smells fabulous. I like to put the poppy seed scrub on when I'm undressing to take a shower, and I scrub it on my lips in the shower. And then when I wash my face, I just wash it off. So for me, it's a process in the shower. It's not an additional step out of the shower. And I want simplicity. So that's how I use it. My sister, I know she just uses it when she wants to, kind of almost even as like a chapstick, and just uses it whenever she feels the need to. So now let's talk about Savvy's oil infused lipsticks. They come in a variety of gorgeous colors. So grab your favorite or grab them all to suit your mood for the day. With carefully curated ingredients, these lipsticks complement the natural pigmentation of your lips and moisturize with every application. They even improve the appearance of fullness of lips because they have peppermint oil in them. So peppermint oil can help to make your lips look fuller. And so that's one reason I like them. Also, speaking to the testament that these are good for all skin colors. So the they have a line of lipsticks that they're not showing this picture. Obviously, they have more than 2 colors that are more brown toned, which I personally don't prefer. But I tried them all just to know what they look like, and they all look really good on me. I was very, very surprised. There's no shade that Young Living has that I felt did not look good with me. Whereas I used to use CoverGirl, and I had to be very selective of the shade I used because not all of them look good on me. If they had a peach color, it looked really, really fake on me, even though Young Living's more peacher colors look more natural and better on me. So if you think that it might not look good on you, you might be surprised at how it actually looks once you put it on. So after this, it leads us to Young Living's lip gloss. No matter if you're a flip-flops or heels kind of girl, these lip glosses look great for any occasion. They add just the right amount of shine. It applies flawlessly without sticky feeling of many lip glosses. It's also important to note that the lipstick and lip gloss are never tested on animals. They're made with natural ingredients, so you can feel good about what you're putting on your lips. So that brings me to a good point. The lipsticks are more of a matte color finish, and then you'll add the lip glosses to make it more of a glossy color. Lastly, I want to mention the incredible Savvy Lip Luxe. This Lip Luxe is rich, luxurious lip gloss and treatment formula with exclusive blend of 19 oils, including geranium, plus hydrating sesame, sunflower, jojoba, and shea oils. It's rich in moisture and antioxidants to help your lips look smooth with just the right amount of gloss anytime you need to shine. Worn alone or layered on top of your favorite lipstick, Lip Luxe adds smooth texture and high shine finish to your looks. So before my sesame seed issue, this was my go-to product. I freaking love the Lip Luxe. It's like one of those like unspoken makeup products that Young Living has that's just all around good. I like it better than their chapsticks. Young Living does sell chapsticks. I like it better than their chapsticks, and I would prefer to use this over their chapsticks. That's how much I love it. And it looks fantastic layered over any lipstick that Young Living has. So let's top off our entire face with a veil. A mineral setting powder. You'll apply the smooth mineral-based formula with ease. It absorbs excess oil while blurring fine lines and pores for an airbrushed look. Highlight your best features with the illuminating Diamond Dust Veil. It's perfect for all skin tones and will give you that glowing complexion you want all day. So we talked a little bit about contouring and highlighting. So Young Living does not have a specific highlighter, because they have this Diamond Dust Mineral Veil. And I freaking love it. I think it's awesome because I like glitter, and it's like glitter. And so we have so many matte options that this can be layered over to make it more shiny. So if I have a super fancy night out, I like to brush it on my décolleté and my shoulders. The Diamond Dust one, that's the glittery one. If I want extra sparkle to my eyelids, because it is translucent, I will do my eye makeup and then I'll dust it over my eye makeup to make it a little shiny. So I'm going to add in the chat another quick little how to contour in 3 simple steps for you to check that out. Again, if you're watching the replay, please look down below in the comments for that information. So makeup removal. Now that you've rocked your Savvy face all day, it's time to take it off. The best way to remove Savvy minerals is with naturally derived makeup remover wipes. Thankfully, Young Living has those. They gently and effectively remove makeup and leave your skin feeling soft, clean, and refreshed. Convenient packaging and a rinseless formula make these wipes handy for traveling or for throwing in your purse while on the go. In a clinical study, 99% of participants said Savvy Minerals makeup remover wipes were effective at removing dirt and makeup. That's freaking awesome. If you got access to a sink and would rather use good old-fashioned soap and water to remove your Savvy Minerals, you can do that. Try this luxurious recipe to whip up your own. It is, and I'll add this in the chat too. It's a DIY honey and helichrysum face wash. I believe Kylie posted this earlier this week. It's 1 teaspoon coconut oil, 1 tablespoon coconut oil, 3 tablespoons honey, 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, 2 capsules of the Life 9 probiotic, and 10 to 20 drops of helichrysum. You'll mix these together and store in a glass container. Use 1 or 2 finger scoops, rub over face and neck, and then rinse. Just so you know, Young Living has many options when it comes to makeup removal and facial care. So we'll look at the most popular ones. Have you heard of our Bloom collection? The Bloom by Young Living Brighten Skincare Collection is infused with the most advanced natural ingredients available to brighten the skin's appearance and add natural radiance. Bloom products are formulated free of synthetic fragrance, just one more expression of their unwavering commitment to clean beauty. Featuring the Shirley Brightening Complex, the Bloom Brightening Collection is loaded with antioxidants to help intensify hydration, maximize the experience of future damage, and help improve the appearance of an even skin tone. The Bloom collection is formulated with pili pulp oil, sourced directly from the Happy Pili Tree Farm in Distillery in the Philippines. This is a farm that Young Living, I believe we own this farm. It's cultivated and crafted according to Young Living exact seed to seal quality commitment. Native to Southeast Asia, pili pulp oil offers major moisture benefits for the skin, which is super amazing. This collection of 3 includes 3 products: the Bloom Brightening Cleanser, the Bloom Brightening Essence, and the Bloom Brightening Lotion. The Brightening Cleanser is naturally derived face wash that reveals radiant skin and leaves your skin feeling fresh and smooth. It's powered by plumeria flower extract, sodium hyaluronate, and pracaxi seed oil that helps to both cleanse and hydrate the skin. The Brightening Essence is a luminous gel textured essence that infuses moisture into skin, refining skin's look and texture. Its pH balance restoring formula supports skin barrier functions, reduces the appearance of pores, and leaves your skin refreshing and radiant. The lotion features the Shirley Brightening Complex and is infused with the most advanced natural ingredients available, brightening the skin's appearance while boosting natural radiance. Also, on the inside of every Bloom by Young Living carton, you'll find a color and cut out flower activity to encourage the reuse of packaging and to help spread the message of reducing waste. This is incredible. So there's lots of brightening products out there on the market, but remember that Young Living's is plant-based. Most are not. That's how they brighten faster, is because they're using synthetics. So if you're not already a Young Living member, you want to make sure that you become a member to get the best deal possible. In order to get the best deal possible, there's 2 ways. You can unlock a 24% discount by spending 100 PV or more, or you can sign up for something called Subscribe to Save, which is basically our monthly wellness box that's sent to you every month. You get to pick what you want, you get to update it monthly, and it gets shipped straight to your door. It's just like Amazon Prime's Subscribe to Save, exactly like that. You can pick what items you want, you can modify for how often you get them, and whatnot. So before I wrap things up, I wanted to see if there was any questions. Feel free to come live or to add it in the chat. If you're watching the recording, you can comment below. Again, you can privately message me or anything like that. So with that being said, thank you so much for jumping in here with me today, taking a look at Young Living Savvy Minerals and all that they have to offer. I truly believe these oils and products need to be in every home, starting with yours and mine. The wellness lifestyle has been such a blessing for my family and for myself, and I know it can be that for you too. And as a side note, the information here is just for educational purposes. and to motivate and empower you to make your own wellness journey based on your own research and participation with a healthcare provider. If you don't have any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight for the day. And I'm going to stop sharing, Shelley. And I'm going to stop the recording.